Good morning. My name is Jeff Thompson, and I went along on the journey to Detroit. I bring my little book here about Detroit. Just want to read to you just a paragraph out of the book out of the cover. Having led us on the way up, Detroit now seems to be leading us on the way down. Once the richest city in America. As people got tired of me saying this, at one time it was the wealthiest city in the world per capita. Detroit is now the nation's poorest. Once the vanguard of America's machine age, mass production, blue-collar jobs, and automobiles, Detroit is now America's capital for unemployment, illiteracy, dropouts, and foreclosures. It's a story about people. The people who live there, the people who have endured, the people who stayed, the people who love that city. It was hot. And you know, it was hot. And you know, we intellectualize, we read books about stories about how heat has affected people and journeys across the desert or wherever it is and how hot it was. But until you walk in those sandals or you walk in those footsteps, and it's hot, and it's always hot. You go to bed at night and you never get inside the covers. Last night when I was pulling the covers up, I was going, this is really nice. But I also was humbled by how lucky we all are. It was a long drive, probably 1,000 miles, maybe more. I don't know. I didn't set the odometer. But God blessed us with a safe journey. And if you're riding with me in my van, it was really a blessing. It was an opportunity to serve others in a non-transactional way. I stole your words. We didn't bring money, didn't bring baskets of bananas or food. We came to serve. We came to help other people. And as you've already heard, we helped right alongside of them. They were so proud of where they lived and wanting to help. And who can forget Mary and the porch? You know, during and after this work we were doing, this serving we were doing, we came and sat with her on the porch. Well, I didn't get a chance to sit because other people called the seats. But we came and we sat and we enjoyed her stories as a human being. And you know, I think a lot of these people, as much as anything, just enjoyed us being there with them and listening to them. Who can forget Carlos? I wish George was here. George is a member of our church over in Clintonville. He and I pulled, no, I'm not kidding, this is not an embellishment. I throw in embellish things once in a while. But we pulled 300 yards of water hose up and down this alley to water plants. It was physically demanding. You know, I was thinking about this. Chicago has their William Refrigerator Perry. Well, we have SMUC's Refrigerator Garrett. Because Garrett and other young backs, they pulled a refrigerator, a freezer, a washing machine, a dishwasher. I don't know what else was going on. And some of that stuff was falling apart as we were bringing it up the steps. It was incredible. On their backs, there was no dolly. There wasn't even a hand truck. It was just Garrett and his crew. And you know something else? It was such a growth experience for me. I learned so much from Jen. Jen, you're an amazing person. You know that? God gave you a lot of gifts. But I learned so much from people. So as a journey to help others, it was also a journey to get to know each other and to understand each other and to listen to each other's stories. And the patience. You know, by the fifth day in the morning, we were still cracking jokes. And I thought, as in closing, how interconnected we all are. No matter where we go in the world, no matter where we go, we are so interconnected. We are all part of God's children. No matter where we go, Black, white, green, pink, orange, tall, short. I won't say this. We are all part of God's story. We are so interconnected. And thank you for the experience. Thank you for your leadership.